Hello. Welcome to the show. It's Sunday. It's very blue in here right now because I'm wearing a blue shirt and there's blue walls and blue stuff over here. It's a very blue room. It's the velvet room. It's not Persona. Speaking of Persona, they just announced that Persona 5 anime, that's gonna happen. I mean, we all knew it was going to happen eventually, but it's going to happen a lot sooner than I thought. I should probably move this microphone away, because I bet you can hear all those fans spinning. I'm going to do that. There. That's probably better. I mean, I'm sure you can still hear them, but not as intense, maybe? Anyway, we're going to play some video games. It's Sunday. It's a time for worship. It's a time for relaxation, relaxation, and it's time for video games. It's also time for me to usually shave, because I usually shave before this show starts, but I didn't do that today. I'll do that after the show, probably. I don't like having facial hair. I don't like being on camera with facial hair, but whatever. Today we're playing Pyre. Got a controller right here. We're playing Pyre. We might be playing something else as well, but we're mostly playing Pyre, probably. Because of the Persona 4 announcement, I actually considered Persona 4, but the Persona 5 announcement, I actually considered playing some Persona-related stuff, like booting up my Persona 4 save, or playing some Persona Q, or Persona 4 dancing, something. But those are all things I can capture and play, but I thought maybe we save that till next week, because the Persona concert is happening this Wednesday, I believe, August 2nd. And there's going to be some announcements there, and maybe to celebrate those announcements, we play some Persona stuff the following week. But until then, we're stuck here with Pyre. I say stuck. Pyre's so far has been pretty alright. I'm liking it. I've only played well, you saw the timer, so it said something like 50 minutes or something. It's a pretty game. It's a very pretty game. Look at this screen. Like it's gorgeous. Look at that. I just love how that fire animates. I think it's a quiet game, so I'm gonna boost my own volume a little bit, and I'm probably gonna boost the volume on the game feed as well. You tell me. If anyone's out there, you tell me if the game needs to be a little louder. I boosted it up a tad. Alright, let's play this video game. I have not gotten very far in the game. I've gotten to the second area. This is the second area that you go in. This is also great looking. Like, holy shit, this is a very nice piece of art right here. I've screenshotted some stuff while playing this game to use as my background for my computer. It's awesome. Alright. So what's this game about? This game is about a bunch of people, great description, who play with wizard basketball to try to get free from the purgatory place. Your fellow exiles are taking a moment to unwind. Jodariel, that's her right here, this lady. Motions for you to join them. Best gets your new life here, reader. That's me. We seldom get such moments of reprieve. Perhaps some further study of the book shall pass the time. You could join me for a little stroll if you're feeling up to it. Always something to be forwards around here. So this game, the previews showed it to be mostly, or the previews showed mostly the actual gameplay part of it, which was the sports looking thing, which we'll get to. But most of this game, so far, for me at least, has been this kind of visual novel-esque kind of, storytelling. And I actually dig that, because I think I've always been interested in visual novels. I haven't played too many of them, because some of them are kind of the ones I've played have either been a bit of a slog, but I got through them, or been really great, and I really enjoyed them. So I haven't really delved too deep into that. Also, they've been like really hella anime, to the point where I'm just like, wow, this is a lot. This is maybe too much anime. This isn't anime though, or at least not yet. Let's keep playing. Or you could teach us more about what you know. Prepare us for the next right. I'm gonna sneeze. Thank God for those mute buttons. In any case, we do what we can to stay busy, keep the sense of isolation at bay. At certain junctures, you may choose from several vocations. Vocations in ways in which you can make yourself useful during occasional moments of free time. So the way this game kind of delves out its lore, because it kind of just jumps you right into the story, and it delves out a little bit of the world's lore in this form. It'll highlight words, and you can hover over the words and get like a definition, which I think is a nice, cool little thing. Alright, so we have options here. What we can do? We can forage for resources, search the surrounding area for valuables to add to your Black Wagon stash of goods. We can study in private, hone your skills as a reader to grant small global bonuses to your fellow exiles during rites. That's cool. Or mentor a companion, teach your fellow exiles of the old ways to raise their individual rank in the rites more quickly. I think I want to do this not like later, because I don't have a good sense of what everybody does well yet, because I've only played one rite, so maybe it's not a good idea to use this just yet. Studying in private might be cool, because it gives everyone a bonus. But I want to know, I haven't learned anything about the inventory stuff. I just know there is an inventory, so I want to maybe do this. Dung boulders. You sense something of value here. Interact to forge to this location. Fossil remains of a giant beetle's giant heap of excrement do not ripen with age. Or the Titan bones. You sense a source of enlightenment here. Interact to forge to this location. Remnants of these things are long gone. You value old wisdom. So it seems like if I get here, I might get like experience. If I dig here, I might get an item. I kind of want. This looks cooler, like digging through bones, but because I don't want to dig through shit. But I want an item. Let's see. I gotta tweet something out real quick because I forgot to do that. Boom, boom. Tweets. All right. Well, sister, had enough scrounging for one day. Usually there isn't much, but if you never look, you never get. And believe me, it adds up. We got a mushroom. Rare trade item. Value 73. This can be sold at the slug market. All right. Well, I haven't unlocked the slug market yet, so. I don't think I can do anything else. This is just that. So let's continue on our journey. The path leading further will west splits off, and once again, your fellow exiles turn to the choice where you were to go over to. Words. You know what it says. Ray seems enthusiastic for whichever route you choose. So we can go to the Glue Hive. The north route across the Jomor Valley passes the remains of the Hive Titan. Ray believes those who travel this path shall be strong as goal of the 8 scribes. Or the Fall Flat, the south route across the journey of valley is riddled with barren rocks and bone. Ray believes those who travel the path shall be swift as. I like being fast. Swift. I like being fast. But this looks like a cooler path. Let's take the cooler looking path. I haven't figured out yet if, how heavy these things weigh. If I should go for like what looks cool or what sounds better gameplay wise, I'm not sure yet. We'll keep playing though. Ray is behaving stranger than usual as you pass through the rocky pathways of Glue Hive. The north route across the Jomor Valley passes the remains of the Hive Titan. Loops over the. The scribes, I think they're here. I think that they were here. Can you not feel their presence? And the sand in the air and all about. So this character you can name. They give you a bunch of options that end in A. So it's Ray, Gay, Faye. I almost named her Faye, but then I liked Ray. There's an option that you can name her Bae, B-A-E, which is pretty funny because you hover over it and it says this can't possibly be her name, right? That's a good joke. At first you pay a little head, though later you observe your fellow exiles seem to be in better spirits than before. Perhaps it was the previous day's rest that did everyone good. You gained 1 presence for the next rite, so I get bigger aura size. So there's stats. This game is actually like an RPG. I'll show off the stats if I can in the next area where we pause. God, the way that little wagon animates is pretty good. But yeah, I'll show off the stats and explain what all the stats do. En route to the spring of Jomor, I pronounce it differently every time, I think. You hear all about the roving slug market, which appears to be nearby. Rusky insists you take a look at it after you settle in. Yo, good. The market. And we got a new page. Alright, let's do the market first. Hey guys, how's it going? Hey guys, it's going, Mr. Greentail. Blah, blah, blah. Hello, Petey. Would you like a bigger aura size? Click here to find out all the natural aura enhancements. Listen, Amelia. My aura needs no enhancements. Can I zoom in? This camera doesn't have a zoom. I wanted to zoom in here and just like make a... Let's do this. Okay. Let's go back to the video game because no one wants to see my face. Anyway, okay, so we read this thing already. Ron. Is this guy's name really just Ron? He's a traveling sales creature and proprietor of the Downside Slug Market. So how come you set up all the way out here? Isn't that your little out of the way? Well, let's say you guys ain't my only customers. You see, Dad and I... Is that his dad down there? That dude with slug eyes, but also normal eyes? This game's character design is cool. And Ron keeps blathering Rook's you for, you know... No. Here's the deal, sister. That's me. I'm sister. Got an informant says there's something here connected to the rights business. See if you can spot it. You'd be able to pawn some stuff off the market to trade. And don't even worry about Falcon Ron. His full name is Falcon Ron. For me, that plain parts you got there, you can take it off your paws if you want. So yeah, we want to sell this for 30 gold. If I'm better at dragging. Hey, I know you, I'll take it. Mr. Greentail, though, you're pretty bad-hearted at bargain. Being able to mouse over significant character items and names to get pop-up card, that's really sick. Yeah, that's something I really like about this game. That's how I mentioned it earlier, but that's how it divulges. That's how this game divulges all like the lore stuff. It doesn't like spend too much time trying to explain to you what all these things mean. It just tells you, hey, if you want to know, hover over this. Here's a quick blurb. It takes maybe 3 seconds to read, and there you go. It's cool. There is a giant lore book, but it's only like it's like bullet points. So like we'll look at it next. That part's actually pretty good too. Now you can take something off your hands or what? Drag the moon crest to your stash. What's the moon crest do? Cost 20. It's a rank 10 talisman. After being banished by an adversary, the bearer has a chance to return immediately. 30% chance. That seems pretty good. I think I would like to see some of this stuff too, though. But whatever. Tutorial wants us to buy this. Tutorial will make us buy this. I got a Discord notification, which I'm gonna look at. That's one of a kind thinger you got there, you know. I should give this guy a voice and an accent. And you got yourself a real good deal for me as well, so thanks. I don't know if I'm going to, but I should. Switch the roster to equip the talisman. Also, here we can look at the stats I was mentioning earlier. Let me read this Discord message. That's... Pizza pasta is talking about mango, which is Puerto Rican food. I'm not Puerto Rican. But whatever, I'm Hispanic enough to know what mango is. Hey, Adam, how you doing? Yes, this is Pyre. Apparently any of those bozos can get a little edge out of the thing during rights. I'm still debating whether I should read these things out loud or just read them in my head. So let's read what a talisman is. A talisman, items imbued with various enchantments. Exiles may equip one at a time. A talisman's true power lies in the faith of its holder. Alright, let's see who should wield this. So what was it again? It gives you a bigger aura? No. After being banished, it has a 30% chance of returning immediately. Well, I like this guy. I like using him. So I'm actually going to give it to him. He's probably the character I've used the most so far. And now I can actually talk about the stats. So all of these characters have stats and upgrades. So here are their stats. Glory is how much damage they do to your opponent. Presence is how big their aura is. Quickness is how fast they move. And then hope is how long they are banished for when they get banished. And as you level up, here's your experience points. As you level up, you gain, I think, bonuses to these things, but also you get to give them more abilities, which would show up here, but I can't show those off now because I'm in the shop menu. But like, here's an ability that Jodario has because she leveled up last, right? I woke up like 20 minutes ago and now I'm eating ice cream and fruit Tootsie Rolls because I'm living my best self. Good on you, Adam. That seems like a really bad decision 20 minutes after you wake up. But I encourage all bad decisions because I make my own poor decisions. PD, poor decisions. Jodario's cool. She's a cool lady. She's a demon. All these people have different races and all their races can be like red. In their stat screen. That's cool. Anyways, Dad over here, his feet, have been having some trouble. We've been having some trouble with his feet, getting real something or other from all the hoofing around, you see. Rookie indicates to you that now would be a good time to depart. But I want to sell this too. Because this is just render trash. It says it right there, trade item. So, let's get rid of that. And let's buy something else. Let's see. Lunar Glass, while carrying the orb, the bearer moves faster than usual, 10%. Oh, that's 200. That's 200 gold. I don't have that much. Kerfang, when plunging this into the adversary's power, the bearer deals +2 damage. Oh, bonus damage, sorry. +2, something. Whatever that stat is. The stat that gives you more damage. No tooth, This costs 45. The bearers automatically gains +7. Ooh. That seems cool. We should probably buy one of these. Bad decisions are the only decisions. And then Adam says to go get ice cream, Amelia. You should get ice cream. Ice cream's good. I had some ice cream that was free on Friday, and I left it at work in the freezer by accident. I was going to eat it over the weekend. I think I want to save for the Lunar Glass. Or should I buy this? I think I'm going to save for the Lunar Glass. Alright, we have some stuff to do inside our wagon. We can talk to people. Like him. And we can also look at our book. So this is our book. It is it's a very simple book. The chapters are short. Like, for example, this is just this chapter here. I could have sworn I read this already. Yeah, I did read this already. So how... And why is it still glowing? I think it's only glowing because... Yeah, it's only glowing because I'm on it. It said I had a new thing unlocked inside the book. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I see. Chapter 1. But Chapter 1 has more than just one page. I can actually, like, flip the page. I did not realize that. It's highlighted for a reason. I like Supergiant's games, like, their entire art style. Like, their animations are so fluid. Like, I love this page-turning animation. Alright, let's read this. The last emperor, in the words of Golgolothanian, the Master General. How many nations did I scour in the name of Solium Mur? How many countries fell before our spears and blades? Such questions matter less to me with every passing victory. Our legions swelled across the land, and our dominion grew. The Emperor Solium Mur paid all this little heed. He only tended to his personal affairs. Our legions relished in the autonomy. We did not know that the Emperor cared nothing for his legions, nor his people. He cared only for that which was before him. One day, he learned of such a thing as to befit his name, and vowed to seek it out. What does that mean? I don't know, because this game hasn't explained much yet, and I like that about this game. It's like mysterious. Let's talk to Hedwyn. Hedwyn motions you for you to join him. While his manner is easygoing as ever, you sense his contemplative mood. You are wondering about this wagon. It's a long story, but I'm going to keep it short. You last long enough in downside, you start to hear a lot of crazy things. One of the crazy things I heard one day is that there's a group of exiles out there fighting one another for their freedom, under the stars, while wearing masks and dresses. You can see them in the corner right here. There. Everyone I was with just laughed, but something about the story just stuck with me. I started to do some digging. Got in touch with Jody, Jodariel. I like that they call her Jody. That's good. Who I knew. She got in touch with Rookie, who knew who to ask, and it turned out I knew who to answer. I knew how to answer. That's when we got in touch with our contact, Sandalwood. That's a we haven't met Sandalwood yet. He's just the guy they keep mentioning. We talked only through messengers, never met in person. I must have gained his trust. He told me to go and search for the Sandfolds. Exiles cast downriver, wash upon the southern edge of the downside. It's an unlivable waste. Exiles who survived the river journey are then left to the struggle here. Gave an exact location, told me to bring my friends. Then he said to get a reader. I'm a reader. So in this world, apparently, the people who have been exiled, they've long forgotten how to read. Reading is outlawed in the Commonwealth, which is like not purgatory. So there's some people who do know how to read. I'm one of them, and by reading, I've told them, hey, here's how you can get free by playing wizard basketball. The wagon was almost completely buried when we found it. The Mistral was cold out in the corner. Just when you saw him, the rest you know. So the wagon isn't ours, the robes aren't ours, and I don't know who the Nightwings are. Great. One day maybe we'll meet up with the informant and learn more, but now you know as much as any of us do. So, that's how we got here, how we met you anyway, and I'll leave you to it. See you later on. Alright, I think we're about to go play some wizard basketball now. There's nothing else to do. Oh, I can go here and check on my folks. I can equip stuff or look at other people's abilities. So this is the skill tree, or that's what would be a skill tree once it unlocks. Let's go to Jodariel, who has it unlocked already. So that's a skill tree. Every time you level up, I get to choose one of these. So far right now with Jodariel, I have she has the ability to sprint twice in a row. Alright, let's go play some sports. As you complete preparations for the rites to commence, you'll notice Ray approaching. You notice too that she's wearing your companion's I couldn't read that word. We could go home. I thought I made it myself quite clear that you're not to touch those robes. I just thought that maybe you'd be being funny at the time. Good. Something's happening in the sky. I think we're up. And now we get transported into a magical land where we play wizard basketball.
Reader, what brings you to the spring of Jomia?
In order to get free, you gotta participate in the Fantasy Space Jam. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what what it ended up being, Adam.
The rules of the rights were not created for you to besmirch. Prepare now to confront.
The announcer is fantastic. It's the same, you know, same announcer as Supergiant always uses in their games for the Transistor and for Bastion. But the persona he puts on here is really good. It's like really over the top and silly. The sky burns bright once more as your next adversary is in the right's approach. Their apparent leader is a bent old cur who regards you with a formal bow. And at his side is the intense young man. This guy looks like a dog boy. I hail you, exiles of the Night Wings. I am grateful that you chose to grace us with your presence once again. Right, so everyone thinks, because no one, since we stole this stuff, and we don't know where it came from, all these people just think we're the Night Wings, and we're not the Night Wings. I don't know if that plays out story-wise or not. We'll find out. I am called Dalbert's Old Heart, and this is my son, Almer. Dalbert, he's an honorable old cur. Cur is their, like, dog species. Bent on upholding the sacred traditions of the rights with his son, and his son, Almer, he is the dutiful foster son of Dalbert Oldheart, and is very protective of him above all else. We shall face you in the field this night, and may the victors' pyre burn eternal. But first, we offer you a token of good faith and show of appreciation that the Nightwings have returned. See, these guys are much cooler because the last people we fought were assholes. Dalbert approaches you with something in his paw. He senses motives are sincere as he hands you a small talisman. Tailwind Crest from Dalbert. It's a rank 6 talisman. It grants the bearer +2 quickness. Ooh, I should give that to Jodariel, because Jodariel is slow as fuck. We can start. I want to help you beat them. Right, but you far besides the reader. This ought to be. No. I ought to be the reader's call, remember? Very well then, reader. Who shall it be? Alright, let's, we gotta choose people. Okay, I definitely want her to be in it. Because she asked. And she doesn't have any talisman equipped, but I'm not gonna give her a talisman. I want Jodariel, because Jodariel is kind of cool. She's slow, but she's cool. Let's give her this talisman. I love that the cur is their name for their dog race, but cur is an archaic insult that is calling a person a dog. Ha! That I did not know. Uh-oh, the stream is dying. I think the stream is dying. I'm gonna pause really quick and check the stream because I'm getting some error messages here. Uh-oh. Let's hope that the stream isn't going bad. It seems to be going. Uh-oh. Let's hope that the stream isn't going bad. Yeah, it seems fine. I don't know what was happening there. But OBS is all like, nah, man, shit's busted. I'm not entirely sure why. Huh. I don't know if it's OBS. I don't know if it's my machine that's a little old now. I should probably get a new computer if I'm going to keep streaming this often. Anyway, that's lots of big expense. Alright, I'm going to bring in... Who should I bring in next? Dog guy is cool. Dog guy is quick. He's really fast. I like fast characters. Let's bring in dog guy.
Very well.
Hey, I think I'll have other chances. I think you did the right thing. So good. He's not upset about it, which is good because I think their demeanor or like they'll have like every choice has like consequences in terms of character. So I think like if I chose someone else here, like they might have been upset or something. I trust all you are well prepared for these old eyes, yet see the bright shall be capacity momentarily. No. There's our wizard basketball. Alright, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna run. Boom! So this is the first time I'm using her. So for her, it looks like it looks like for her, her dash takes a while to charge up first. You have to charge it up a little bit, and then she starts running. There's like a little delay in her charge in her dash. The waters of Jorname, Maine. 6 of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as Alpha Chief, single character in the world, bring blessings unto this eve. Perhaps our chance has come at last. Yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said wizard basketball. It's a cool little battle system that I'm really digging. But so the thing is here, you can only control one character at a time. And then you have these Oh no, shit! There was he had the orb. I didn't see that he had the orb. All right. Nope, I'm gonna die. There. Oh. All right, let's No! Jeez, he's so fast. I need to get better at switching characters.
Somebody get the orb.
You switch characters with X.
Deliverance.
You switch characters with X, and you shoot your aura with circle. I think that's it. Oh, we won. Boom. But yeah, I gotta get better at switching characters to block the other team from scoring, which I think I haven't done yet.
Perhaps you shan't
The game's really. This is actually only the second time you play one of these matches in the game. They're actually a lot fewer and far between than you would expect. It's mostly the visual novel stuff. So I'm still getting used to how these matches play out. Incredibly sick. I might actually be good at it. Yeah, like this game has so far been pretty damn cool. I'm so far really digging it. I think you guys should play it. And OBS is telling me my frames are dropping again. I'm gonna lower the bitrate a little bit on this stream and see what happens. Specifically, it's not even OBS that's like freaking out. It's telling me that OBS is telling me that my internet is freaking out. Like my internet isn't fast enough, which it totally is, because I got fat internet pipes, as I've said before. I'm gonna change the bitrate a little bit and see what happens. I'm gonna change it down to 4,000. We'll leave it there until it stabilizes, and if it stabilizes, I'll bump it back up. Because I do want, like, some high quality stuff on this stream. Video quality, at least. Kind of feel bad for about Dalbert, though. Exiles of the Nightwings, the dawn is yours, and may you earn your freedom. See, he's all gracious. He's like a really gracious loser. He's really nice. I like this guy. The dawn might have been ours. We failed, and I failed you. Nonsense. We are the Fate. The Fate is their name of their team. An honorable triumvirate, determined to uphold the traditions of the rights, led by the Kurd Delbert. Cool. Now let's go, my son, for I am weary once again.
There is much to learn from this experience.
So everyone here is leveling up a bit.
Seems the exile rookie opened up his eyes a bit.
So Rookie leveled up, so I get to choose an ability. Rookie can jump a second time when airborne. That's nice. Or Rookie deals an additional 5 when plunging into the adversary's pyre. So Rookie is the weakest character so far in terms of damage dealing. I don't use his jump all that much. This probably is more helpful because I do tend to switch to him often because he's so quickly, and I like my playstyle is pretty much, at least so far, and in most games, is more about being fast and maneuvering than being like heavy and damage dealing. So
A blessing from the Alpha
let's give him the more damage so that I can maneuver quickly and deal more damage. She didn't level up though.
Until the stars align.
You're one of them. I don't know, Adam. I don't know if Rookie would like to be pet. He's sentient and all that, so. What's the matter with you? It is against rights to even speak like this. I did not know that, I don't think. Now, one said anything like that about me, but then it's new to me, so then maybe. Does Ray have a thing for Almer? Oh my god! Oh my god! Ray totally has a thing for Almer. Oh no! Poor Ray got shut down by Almer. I think we'll play a little bit more of this, and then we'll maybe switch to a different game. I don't know what game yet, though. I usually plan these things ahead of time, and the only thing I planned for today was Pyre, because I wanted to play more Pyre. As you return to the wagon, after prevailing over fate, you've noticed Jodario tense up and frown. Where did he go? See, I don't like being pat on the head. Like, it feels very like I don't know, condescending. That said, I did used to mostly jokingly pat like significant others in the head, because they were shorter than me usually, and that was like a thing they didn't mind. Like, it was like what's the word I'm looking for? It was welcome, I guess. It wasn't like, why are you doing this? So there's that, I guess. You see, it's true. It starts in a corner. You have learned nothing of the lone Mistral, other than what little Headwind told you of how they found him in the wagon. You sense their concern as they scour the vicinity for him. Oh, that's right. I didn't mention that. So there's like a person in the wagon, and like he doesn't talk, or at least he hasn't talked yet. He hasn't even moved. He's just like in the shadows, all creepily. If you try to interact with him, it's just like, don't talk to him. So I guess he's not in the wagon anymore. That's weird. Yeah, there's still something. OBS is still telling me the internet is being fucking weird. Like, I'm not dropping any frames, so that means that the stream is still going out fine. But it's telling me like, hey, your internet that's normally really good isn't really good. I was looking at my internet box to see if like something is happening. If there's like a rat chewing on the Ethernet cable or something. Looks like we're going here next. The midnight star that burns bright over the standing stones at the edge of the flagging hands. I think we'll head into this next area. Then the next time we hit a rest spot, we'll pause, and we'll save, and we'll switch to a different game. We're headed back east all the way across the valley towards the cairn of Haub. According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. What if the Mistral Guide doesn't turn up by then? We shall find him on this night or another. They continue searching for some time, however, the Mistral is nowhere to be found. Alright, well, we'll check in here, we'll talk to all these people. So yeah, the Mistral's usually sitting right here. Like they're usually right here, and you try to tap on them, and they're like, "Nah, don't talk to this person right now." That's Headwind. Here's a new thing. Ray's Scribe Catcher. Oh, okay. So Ray made a thing. The bundle of sticks Ray insisted on hanging in the rafters. She believes it brings good fortune. So anytime you hover over something that belongs to someone, it'll tell you where that person is, or like what they're doing. So like right here, Headwind's cooking tins, he's nearby. Ray is out for a walk. Jodariel is brushing the imps with Ruki. The imps are these little guys right here. See these little guys right here? Those are the guys. These guys that are hanging here. Those are the imps. They power the wagon. I don't know how, but they power the wagon. Let's talk to Headwind. After having prevailed against the fate with the ease of last night, you find Headwind off on his own. He says he wants to talk to you about the decision to exclude him from the connecting the rite. I guess we'll have some tough choices to make before all this is over, my friend. Just been thinking about that. I'm glad you let the others go instead of me during the rite. I mean that all more since we succeeded. I don't know what's more intense, participating in the rite or just watching from the sidelines. Anyway, thank you for checking in. I'm off to go make sure that we're ready to move. He departs to check on things outside. You sense that he has no misgivings about what transpired and is more concerned at the present about the missing Mistral. See, good. We made the good choice then. I think that's everything inside here. I probably should have given this to someone else, considering I didn't use him at all. Like, I should have given it to Faye or something. Ray. Called her Faye. Let's continue on our journey. There are still no signs of the lone Mistral, although Dodario tracks potential signs of movement east, the same way you are headed. You consider where to search for him. Well, we went here. We came this way. The south road across Sterner Valley is riddled with barren rocks. Headwind thinks the missing Mistral could have taken the opposite route, the one you took. Then Jodariel thinks we took the one that we taken before. So I don't want to like. I'm gonna go with this one because we haven't been here before. As you travel through the stalk badlands of the Fall Flat, the south route across Jordan Valley is riddled with barren rocks road. Headwind seems more ill at ease than usual. There's no sign of the missing Mistral. The hunch must have. I had a hunch he must have come this way. We told that our hunches could be more dependable, but do not fear, we shall find him yet. Sounds like a hunch, more of a promise. He was there when he first discovered the Black Wagon, but they refused to say much more for now. Stop the wagon! Did we find him? They're coming for us. We have to be ready, we have to go. Ray is fucking freaking out. Perhaps you can learn more about the sources of concern. Alright, how about we call it there? I'm gonna move my face over here so I can see when the autosave button kicks in, because I don't know when that kicks in. We're gonna call it there and play a different video game. We'll leave it at that cliffhanger. I like this. It's like Hearthstone, where you can like just like interact with the environment and like do a bunch of stuff. That's cool. Anyway, that's Pyre. Pyre's really good. There's my autosave. Quit. We'll switch back to camera. My hair's a mess. It's not that bad. It's mostly just this side. So, I'm definitely going to play more of Pyre. I'm digging it. I'm going to raise the bitrate again and see what happens. Nope, I'm not going to raise the bitrate because I'm still getting errors. I wish I could I could show you technically what's happening if I put the screen on the stream, but I'm not going to bother with that. Let's see, what else should we play? I'm going to load up Steam. Well, Steam's already loaded up, but I'm going to go to my library. I'm going to go to my installed. You know, I'll jump to that, actually. So we got, let's see, these are all games I've beaten. We can play more Gungeon. I love Gungeon. I really like this game. I could play a couple rounds of that. All these games I've beat already. And most of these are just like narrative, story-driven games. I think that I can like just jump in. Besides Gungeon, maybe we play a little bit of Gungeon. We'll play some Gungeon, but I do remember that Gungeon, the top left, is a bad place to put my game feed, so I'm going to put it to the bottom left. I probably won't be able to play too much of Gungeon. We'll probably end this stream soon, because I want to figure out what the hell's happening with my internet. But we'll play a couple rounds. I played some of this yesterday. I haven't played much this week. I usually play a little bit every day, but I think I only really played yesterday. You gotta keep playing this game to keep being like decent at it. I think I got worse over the week I haven't played. This game is loud, so I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit. You tell me if it's bad or good. Oh, there's a key. Fuck. I'm doing so poorly. Shit. I feel like the frame rate isn't right. Like, it's because I'm not playing on my TV. My TV's over there. God, why are there so many enemies in this room? I'm gonna lower the volume. Yeah, so my TV's over there, and I feel like the frame rate isn't like keeping up on this monitor here. Because I'm essentially playing it through my capture gear, which is not ideal. There is a small amount of latency, but not enough that it's like an issue. It's mostly only noticeable when you're playing, when you're like navigating your PC with a mouse, as opposed to actually playing a game with a controller. But also, like, I feel like the frame rate isn't quite 60 playing through OBS. It's definitely 60 over there. It definitely looks super smooth here. It looks less smooth over here. But on the stream, it also looks like 60. So it's not like OBS is like cutting frames or anything like that. It's just like the feed itself is a little slower almost. But the thing I'm piping out to Twitch is 60, and the thing I'm playing over there is 60. Once I get a better setup, like if I can ever get my setup right. Oh, another key. If I can ever get my setup the way I want it to, I should be able to like play and stream games right in front of the TV over there. The thing is that to play on that part of my room, I need to hook up my lavalier microphones, which are right next to me, but I just don't want to hook up the mixer every time. It's a pain in the ass. So I don't have space to keep the mixer always hooked up. And also, I don't have a camera over there because I don't have enough capture gear to hook up my fancy cameras to my machine. This is just the webcam because the only piece of capture gear I own that hooks up to the computer is the Magewell, which is getting the game feed. The other capture gear I have is this guy, which is a field recorder essentially. An HDMI video recorder that records the stuff when I'm doing pre-recorded stuff that gets edited and put up later, not live stuff. So I can't actually use any other cameras unless I buy another Magewell. But I don't have enough USB ports for that. I would need to be hot plugging shit all the time, or I buy a switcher, which is in the works. But switchers are expensive, even the cheap switchers, and by that I mean like inexpensive switchers, not like bad quality switchers. Like even the inexpensive good switchers are still super expensive. The one I'm looking into is like $3,000, $2,300. There's a version that's $1,000, which is more cost affordable. It does the exact same stuff. It's just in a smaller form factor and doesn't have a control surface. You control it through some buttons on the front, or you buy a separate control surface. But the one with the built-in control surface is the one I kind of want. I think this might be our last run because fuck. The internet is like really taking a shit on me apparently. Like it is. I'm dropping way too many frames, and it's worrying me. I don't know why. I don't know. And I should mention this. This pretty much only happens on Twitch. I've had this issue on YouTube once maybe, and I've had it on Mixer maybe like twice. But this like feels like it happens constantly on Twitch, and I don't know if it's Twitch. I don't know if it's my internet. I don't know if it's OBS. I need to like spend a day troubleshooting that kind of shit. But yeah, like the internet is just maybe someone's just using a lot of internet at the same time as me. I don't know. There's someone else in the house. Yeah, Adam. Yeah, the stream is totally borked. I don't know why. So I'm just gonna finish this run here. Wait till I die, and then we'll call the stream there. Or maybe we call it early. I don't know. We'll find out. I do have this being archived though, and the archive, there shouldn't be any issues in the archive. Fuck. The archive should be fully. That's a cool gun. But yeah, the archive shouldn't have any stuttering in it because I have that going. Decreases in damage output as the clip empties. That sucks. But it's a more rapid fire gun, so we'll try it. Oh, it actually even visually like shows the difference in in damage by like making the beams get all thinner. That's cool. Ooh, another heart container. Give me one of those. Come on. Oh, there's more of these guys. Let's go here. Hate the wizards. Hate the books too. Oh, come on. I'm not gonna waste my ammo on these guys. These guys are quick. Okay. There's a secret room up here. Chest. Oh, I don't have any keys. I'll buy another key probably once I find the shop. I'm gonna lower the bitrate one more time and see what happens. Gonna lower it to 3000, which is bad. Like, you don't want a 1080p stream at 3000. You just don't. You definitely don't. But I don't know, my internet is just being an asshole. Let's buy that key. Heart, another gun. Oh, mailbox gun, what? What does that do? See, look, even lowering the stream down to 3000, it's still giving me errors, so it's not, I don't think it is, I don't think it's OBS, and I don't think it's my internet. I think it's Twitch. I might need to choose a different ingest server. Alright, let's see what happens if I shoot this. It literally just shoots mail. Cool. No you don't, Amelia. OBS lets you, OBS lets you change bitrate on the fly. You need to restart for resolution changes. So I can see right here on my stats that my bitrate definitely has dropped after I changed it. That's it. Looks like. Let's go to the boss. Oh, I do not like this one. This is probably my least favorite. I can't decide if this or the throne guy is my least favorite. Level 1 boss. But hey, we're poisoning him with this weapon, so that's all right. I'm dying. I'm forgetting to dodge, or just dodging really poorly. I'm gonna die. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. We got him. And I got an achievement out of that. Yes, that is a package. Every, apparently the last, ammo in the last shot of the gun is a package, and that package has different things. So it seems like it was mostly poison, but it could have also been, what's this gonna do? Okay, that's kind of cool. Big shooty gun. Charge it to clear rooms. Oh, I've had this gun before. I mean, we're almost dead, which means the stream's almost done too. Just gonna... Fuck. There was no reason for me to get hit by that. That was easy to dodge. Electric rubber bullets. That's everything. I'll switch back to my pea shooter because the blobs are not worth wasting ammo on. Or like the circular blobs. The square blobs, just keep shooting them until they're dead. Oh, this guy. Fuck this guy. He's a cool enemy, but fuck him. He sucks to fight sometimes. Okay. Fuck. Alright, well, there's that. Switching back to camera here. Switching back to camera. There we go. That's the show. That's the end of the show. That's the end of the stream. We're done. I'm gonna drink some more water. I'm gonna try to figure out why this happened. If it keeps happening in the next couple weeks, every time we do a stream, I might switch to YouTube again. I used to stream only to YouTube because I liked their service better. Because they had that whole DVR function and they had transcoding, so you can, if the stream was going bad, you can switch to a different quality, and it'd be better for you. Whereas Twitch only has that option if you're like a really popular streamer. So I liked YouTube's service, but fucking who watches video game streams on YouTube? Fucking nobody, right? So I went back to Twitch, and it seems to be always giving me issues. So maybe we go back to YouTube. I would do both. Using Restream, I have a Restream account, but when I use Restream, it just doesn't work. Or it does work, but I think it has something to, again, I think it has something to do with the ingest server that Restream uses. It just does not want to pipe it out at a steady, it'll stutter a bunch more than ever. If I use Restream, which is strange because Restream. It's not like it's processing all like 3 different video files and sending them out to 3 different places on your computer. It's sending one to Restream, and then Restream sends them out on their servers. So there's no extra load on your computer. So I don't know why it fucks up for me. I mean, I do frequently watch game streams on YouTube. Well, good for you, Adam. You're helping that community grow then, because there's not a lot of people who. Like, usually the people who stream on YouTube are already established enough that their followers just come and watch them. Discovery on the YouTube streaming site is iffy. It used to be alright in the beginning, I feel, because everyone was giving it a try. So it would bump up streamers that didn't have a lot of views, and you would see them, and it still does that, but not because they're bumping them up, but more just because, like, hey, here's this big YouTube guy, and then all these people who have no following. So of course you're gonna click the big YouTube guy, right? As opposed to where everyone's kind of on an equal playing field. Like, everyone's like, oh, here, all these people only have like 4 or 5 viewers. Let's go to one of these guys. Anyway, whatever. Streaming services. That's what the internet's all about nowadays. It's the hot new thing. Thanks for watching. We're gonna close this out. The archive, as usual, will be up on YouTube and squeakywhale.com Monday around 12 p.m. ish, Eastern time. What's happening on the site this week? This week, I think I'm gonna record more Pyre today and put that up. probably for Friday. I might record another episode of the Champions Run series that I haven't done in a while. That'll go up on Wednesday if I end up recording it. And I might record some stuff for my personal channel, the PD channel, Life of PD, where I just talk about bullshit instead of editorial stuff. That's a super maybe though. That's like, all of these are maybes, but the biggest maybe is that one. But yeah, want to know more about the site? Go to squeakywhale.com. Want to know more about when things go up? Go to twitter.com/squeakywhale. The Squeaky Whale. Twitter.com/the Squeaky Whale. Twitch.tv, which is where you're watching this on right now. Follow and all that bullshit to know when we're live. And then like, comment, subscribe. Where did I get the screwdriver from? YouTube.com/squeakywhalevids. Thanks for watching. I'm Petey. I'm David. I'm both those things. I like playing video games, and I'm gonna say goodbye now.